Brain-based education. Prominent advocates in brain-based education like Kane and Kane 1997 considered curriculum and instruction from a brain-based approach. They begin with brain-mind learning principles derived from brain research findings and apply these principles in the classroom and in designing a curriculum. These are the principles of brain-based education. The first is the brain is a whole system and includes physiology, emotions, imaginations, and predispositions. Number two, the brain develops in relationship to interactions with the environment and with others. 3. A quality of being human is the search for personal meaning. 4. People create meaning through perceiving certain patterns of understanding. 5. Emotions are critical to the patterns people perceive. 6. The brain processes information into both parts and wholes at the same time. 7. Learning includes both focused attention and peripheral input. 8. Learning is both unconscious and conscious. 9. Information, meaningful and fragmented, is organized differently in memory. 10. Learning is developmental. 11. The brain makes an optimal number of connections in a supportive but challenging environment. However, when there are perceptions of threat, the brain may inhibit learning. And lastly, every brain is unique in its organization. The second curriculum is Gifted Education Curriculum. It is designed to respond to the needs of a growing number of gifted learners and to develop gifted potentials. So these are the examples of gifted education curriculum. So the first example is school-wide enrichment model. Rinzulli and Rees 2009 1997 is widely implemented as an enrichment program used with academically gifted and talented students, and a magnet theme enrichment approach for all schools interested in high-end learning and developing the strengths and talents of all students. It is also according to Davis, Ream, and Siegel 2011. So the second example is the parallel curriculum model. It evolved from a National Association for Gifted Children curriculum in 1998. A group of scholars like Tomlinson, Kaplan, Rinzulli, Purcell, Lipien, and Burns collaboratively developed this model. It is based on the premise that every learner is somewhere on a path toward expertise in a content area. So these are the four curriculum model of parallel curriculum. So the first one is core curriculum. It focuses on the nature of knowledge that embedded in the discipline. This includes the core concepts, skills, and values that are unique for each discipline. The next one is curriculum of connection. It focuses on the integration or interconnectedness of knowledge across the different disciplines. Next one is curriculum of practice. It involves the application of knowledge to different real-life situations and the methodology of a practitioner. The next one is curriculum of identity. It fits the learner's values and goals and those that characterize practicing professionals. The beauty of this model lies in this framework of helping the learners to experience the nature of the disciplines rather than just accumulating information. So the next curriculum example for gifted education curriculum is autonomous learner model. Autonomous learner model Betts 2004 pointed out that curricular offerings typically fall into three levels. Level 1 is a prescribed curriculum and instruction that focuses on state standards. Level 2 involves differentiation of curriculum based on individual differences. Level 3 features learner-differentiated options where students are self-directed and teachers provides opportunities for the learners to be in charge of their learning. The autonomous learner model is divided into five major dimensions. So the first one is orientation, acquaints students, teachers, and administrators with the central concept in gifted education and the specifics of this model. At this level, gifted students work together in doing self-understanding exercises that will help them be familiarized with each other. The students are expected to develop an advanced learning plans as a part of the orientation experience that includes information about their giftedness, various personal and academic needs. The second one is individual development. It focuses more clearly on developing skills, concepts, and attitudes that promotes lifelong learning and self-directed learning. So the third one is enrichment. It focuses more clearly on developing skills, concepts, and attitudes that promotes lifelong learning and self-directed learning. So the third one is enrichment activities. It involves two kinds of differentiation of curriculum, namely differentiation of curriculum by the teacher and differentiation by the students are exposed to various activities to develop their passion for learning. Fourth one is seminars are designed to give each person in a small group opportunity to research a topic and present it in seminar format to other people or to a group. And lastly, in-depth study is one in which students pursue areas of interest in long-term individual or small group studies. The students will decide what will be learned, the process of doing it, the product, how content will be presented, and how the entire learning process will be evaluated. Next curriculum model is integrated curriculum model. This model is popular way of organizing or designing different kinds of curriculum. The Center of Gifted Education at the College of William and Mary developed its curriculum based on this model and has trained many teachers around the world in using their curriculum materials. The model presented development of the curriculum three-dimension based on the model of Van Basca 1987 that guide the development of the curriculum. So these are the three dimensions of integrated curriculum. So the first one is advanced content dimension meets the needs of gifted students for acceleration by providing content earlier and faster than same age peers would, would normally receive it. Content area experts and education collaboratively to develop the content, and they align key topics, concepts, and habits of mind within a domain to content area standards. So the second one is process product dimensions. Incorporates direct instructions, embedded activities that promote higher order thinking skills, and create opportunities for independent pursuit in areas of student interest. And lastly, issues or themes dimension is where learning experiences are organized. In doing so, students are able to develop deeper ideas and philosophies that ultimately promote understanding of the structure of knowledge learned. Kids and Academia Model. Kids Academia is a program for young Japanese children ages 5 to 8, which was developed by Dr. Manabu Sumida in 2010. The program is designed to provide excellent science experiences for gifted children in Japan. The Kids Academia model is a form of curriculum innovation that shows how experts in tertiary education could help strengthen teaching and learning in basic education. It is a form of collaboration between the university, the home, and the local school. It is a kind of partnership among professors, parents, and basic education teachers. This model is now reaping various awards in Japan. So these are the three major phases of the development of Kids Academia model. The first one is group meeting and brainstorming activities. Teachers and teaching assistants hold several meetings and brainstorming activities to decide on the themes that will be included in the program. Orientation of the program is also done during this phase. The second one is selection of contents for each theme. The teachers and teaching assistant carefully select the lesson and topics that are included in the theme. A rigorous study of the topic is done in this phase. And lastly, designing lessons. This phase includes the careful preparation of lesson plans and other instructional materials needed for implementing each lessons. The activities for each lesson were selected based on the following guidelines developed by Dr. Smida. It stimulates the interest of the children. It allows students to express their own ideas and findings. It uses cheap and easy to find materials. It teaches the correct use of scientific terms. It uses simple laboratory equipment. It allows individual or group activities. It encourages social emotional development. It connects to other subjects and to everyday life experiences. It includes topics related to family and community. It uses material connected to family and community. And lastly, it applies what children learn to their families and societies.